Anyway, I'm not usually this manic. Good morning, guys. It's 11:11 on Friday the 8th of August. And we're obviously just down in my kitchen again because I'm always in my kitchen. But I'm actually just about to leave home. I've got a doctor's appointment in, when is it? In 50 minutes, do your math. So I'm gonna have to leave home relatively soon, but I've got the day off today because I've got this appointment. This doctor runs notoriously late. So I figured rather than trying to manage work in and around it, I would just take the day off. And on top of that, we've got Bella's birthday party this afternoon. So I've got cake decorating to do, I've got party bags to fill, and I've also got to manage school pickup, get her ready as well, all before her party, which is on the other side of town, to top it all off. But the house is an absolute mess and I have no idea how. Like, I've been here throughout the day, as usual, working from home, and it's just been me. So I'm looking around and there is literally mess everywhere. So I figured I would use the next sort of 20 minutes to get the house sorted. That way, when I come home to decorate the cake, I will have a clean kitchen at the very least. I just wanted to say hello though and welcome you to another vlog. I pushed the last one live last night and I woke up to 4 new subscribers, which I know that is so small because there are some massive players in the YouTube game, but that actually meant a lot to me. So I just wanted to start this off and say thank you to those who have subscribed. If you haven't, please remember to do so. It just really makes my day. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I kind of rolled over and grabbed my phone, and I try to do something productive with my phone first up. And so today it was checking my YouTube studio. And then when he wakes up, he goes to the bathroom. TMI, I know. But I was so excited, I called out to him while he was on the toilet and told him. So again, thank you so much if you have subscribed, because yeah, it just really makes me happy. But anyway, I am going to tidy up. I've got the cakes that need to be decorated, defrosting on the kitchen bench. I was meant to do it last night, but after horse riding and then tennis, what did I do? I did horse riding, came home, spent a bit of time on the treadmill. No, I didn't. Came home, snacked. That's what I did. Horse riding, snack, and then went to tennis, then came home and went on the treadmill. And then I had a late night massage appointment at a place that's right near Ben's. And so I did that, and then we had burgers last night as well. So in all the manic craziness that is my Thursday afternoons/evenings, I actually forgot to take the cakes out. So I've only just done so, but they'll be fine. They'll be defrosted at least by the party. But it might make kind of trimming them so that they're perfectly flat a little bit tricky when I get home from my appointment, but we'll deal with that then. But anyway, I think that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to say thank you, and I wanted to say welcome to the new people. And anyway, I'm not usually this manic, but there's a lot to do. Okay, it is time for me to go now, but I just wanted to do a quick flower update. This is my favorite bunch of flowers that we did the other weekend, last weekend rather. And look, all the poppies have opened. I swear these flowers, they're so beautiful, and we've still got some of the what are they? The orange tulips. I had popped them out so they were a little bit more open, like this one here, but they like to revert back. So I'm constantly having to pop them open further, but I think that they are so beautiful. But what I was going to say, I think, and I stopped mid-sentence because I got distracted, was poppies. These poppies in particular, and I'm not quite sure what type of poppies they are, but the colors that they have, I think they have converted me to actually enjoy color in floral arrangements. The light isn't actually that fantastic in this corner of the house at the moment, but this just brings me so much joy every day, because they're constantly opening, they're constantly changing, and so the colors in this vase are constantly evolving, and it's just such a joy, honestly, to watch. Before we go, I thought I would just show you a quick outfit of the day, because I never remember to do this and I really want to try. So, all right, we are keeping it simple today. We've got on our favorite blue jeans from New. These ones, I'm actually thinking of getting another versatile pair of blue jeans because I'm so scared of wearing these out, and I swear I'm starting to see them worn in a few places, which scares the crap out of me. They're just like the perfect color and they go with everything, and I like that they're cropped but they're not too cropped. And then underneath we have one of the Henleys that I bought from Next, which I haven't started editing the vlog that's coming out next week, so I'm not quite sure if I've told you about these or not, but they came in a pack of 4. So I've got it in white, gray, black, and like a mushroom color, but they're so comfy and easy to wear, and what I really like about them is they're such high quality. So I got this one in a small, yes, a small, not an extra small. And then I'm just wearing my Zara camel coat that I've had for literally years now. It's from their like premium collection. You know how sometimes they do like a range from Italy or something. Anyway, this is one of those, and honestly it's lasted so well, and I just love, and I knew this when I was buying it, but I just love the fact that it's such a timeless cut, and so it doesn't go in and out of fashion, and so you can wear it for seasons and seasons, and they're just amazing. And then what we've got on our feet are actually a pair of Zara loafers. So these are new suede loafers that I bought, I think last week, maybe. And they're just fantastic. They're real leather. And I just love how easy it is to wear and run around and do errands and all of that kind of thing. So these are sort of their second day out. The first day was when I went flower shopping with Julianne last weekend, which wasn't the best idea, but they had just arrived and I was so excited to wear them that I thought that I would brave the fact that there was rain on the horizon. So Ben sprayed them with water protectant, which thank God he did. But I did end up, when I was, after I said goodbye to Julianne, I went and did a few other errands, and then it started to kind of rain a bit heavier, and I thought, you know what, this just isn't worth the heartache. I'm just gonna swap, and I put boots on instead. So managed to save them, because if I had kept them on, they definitely would have been ruined. Okay, this afternoon has kind of gotten away from me. I planned on filming a lot of what I was up to, but honestly, it was go, go, go from the second I got back from the doctors, which, by the way, all my blood test results are amazing and right where they need to be. The biggest concern for her was my iron levels, because they were so low the last 2 blood tests I had, and she was kind of worried that I might be a celiac, because apparently that's one of the indicators. Anyway, iron levels perfectly fine. I suspect it's something to do with the time in my cycle that the last 2 tests were taken, because they were immediately after my period, and my period is awful. It's such a nightmare. I hate it. It's so heavy. It always has been. The only time when it's been like manageable is when I was on the pill, and the pill just doesn't like me and I don't like it. So we just deal with the heavy periods every month. But anyway, this month the blood test happened to happen mid-cycle and my levels were fine. So there you go. But anyway, I then went and got myself some sushi as a treat. So that's what I had for lunch, and then it was go, go, go for the cake. So I completely lost myself in the cake. The cake doesn't look how I wanted it to look, if I'm perfectly honest. And honestly, I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't give myself just some more time to kind of plan and prepare for this party. I had envisioned like a pastel, like a lilac and baby blue kind of party, because Bella wants a like Lilo and Stitch themed party. However, I got too excited when I bought the cake decorations, not thinking, and still like not even realizing the mistake I had made until I was putting the cake together, and I realized that actually these colors aren't pastel, and so it completely ruins everything. But Bella's seen it, she loves it, and that's all you can kind of ask for, to be honest. So I'll show you that. I also wanted to record us putting the party bags together, and I had thought about bringing the camera out for that, but Bella wanted to help, and that can just make it a little bit manic. And anyway, we got through it. The party bags are full. I went a little bit overboard at Kmart this morning. I found like the bath bombs for the girls, and then they had like Kmart branded like Lego sets, so I got them for the boys. And anyway, that's what was spent this afternoon. I'll show you the cake. We're kind of now starting to pack up, so it's 5 to 4 now. Bella's in the shower. I think I'm going to get something warmer on than this, because obviously the temperature is going to drop tonight. Ben's going to meet us there. I'm also hoping that I have enough time to pre-order the pizza so that it can arrive when we need it at the party. And that's about it, really. We've got to also grab Bella's outfit because it's laser tag. She wants to go in all black so she doesn't get seen when she's running around. So, you know, there's a lot of thought that goes into these things, but I have to admit, when I was a kid, I did the exact same thing. So I can't even fault her for it, to be perfectly honest. Oops. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is the cake. So it's a very cute image. I really liked it. I just wish that I had paid attention and chosen something that was pastel. I've got my cake container. It's nothing fancy, but it'll get the job done. And then I just did the sprinkles kind of haphazardly around the sides of the cake. What was really interesting is this is meant to be a 4-tiered cake. I accidentally dropped the first tier when I was baking it. So so it's now a 3-tier cake. But despite it being an American recipe, and I'm hoping that Americans don't get offended by me saying this, because a lot of you are from America, but the recipe's buttercream quantity, it was over 1/2 kilo of butter, which that's a lot of butter. And then it was also 600 grams of icing sugar, which to anyone, that is a lot of icing sugar. But I expected, because this was meant to be a 4-tier cake, I expected the buttercream that came with the cake recipe to be sufficient enough to like completely ice it all. And I don't, now I'm saying I don't know why Americans are offended. Oh, that's what I was saying. So it's an American baker's recipe. And I know that Americans are massive on buttercream as well, and like thick coats of buttercream, just because it looks nice. And it helps, you know, obviously coat the cake and all of that kind of thing. But I'm glad that I dropped that tier, that 4th tier, because otherwise there definitely wouldn't have been enough buttercream, and this would have had to be a naked cake, and I didn't want to do a naked cake. But anyway, this is it. I gotta actually take it off the cake plate, because just as luck would have it, the cake plate is just that little bit too big to actually slide into the container, so we've got to fix that. But anyway, let's get a move on, because otherwise we're going to be late. I'm a shy deer in the headlights. She's coming over sitting downstairs and I made myself a coffee, second coffee of the day, but this one is decaf, so I won't be too hyperactive. But this might make me hyperactive. Just some leftover birthday cake, which as I was cutting it, I realized I don't think I actually filmed the finished product. Not that it was anything spectacular, to be honest. I think I mentioned that I had visions of pastel, but I'd forgotten about that vision when I ordered the sprinkles and the actual image that goes on top. So anyway, Bella still loved it. The kids still loved it. So that's all that matters. But aesthetically, it was not my vibe. But as I'm just taking a bit of time to sip a coffee and have some cake before I go and wash the car, which the sun is lovely at the moment and the wind is at a minimum. And so I really probably should be out there right now washing my car, but I did just want to have a cup of coffee first. And I thought that while I'm doing that, I'm going to wrap Bella's birthday presents. So she's been given strict instructions to stay upstairs, but I thought, and I feel like I've got a sprinkle floating around in my mouth, but I thought that I would share with you what we've bought her just because sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to like buy for kids, and especially when I feel like the automatic belief is that when you buy birthday presents for kids, they need to have like countless toys and all of that. Bella, I will admit, she's at that weird age where she's almost like too old for toys generally, but too young for like the teenage stuff. So it's a little bit tricky to navigate, and not to mention she kind of has, and this is a very big statement to make, but she kind of has one of everything already, that to buy more, when I'm talking about toys, but to buy more of that sort of thing would just be excess. So like she's got a Switch already, which take that one off the list. I can't even get her that, but she's got countless games and she kind of plays like the same. I would say she plays one game on her Switch and it's Minecraft. And that is like the winning game. And sorry, she's just asking me for more screen time. I don't want her to hear me tell you what I'm getting her. But anyway, so she's got a lot of Switch games is my point. And then she's also currently borrowing Ben's laptop, which she's playing The Sims on because he's set her up with that. So that kind of removes that then. And then she's got Lego that she hasn't even finished yet. So that kind of removes it. She's got heaps of arts and craft things, which again, like I don't need to buy her anymore. She's got all that she needs in terms of those supplies. So it makes it really, really tricky. So that was my point. I thought I would show you what we've bought her that is not toys, which I'm sure that some people will have a strong opinion that kids should have, you know, toys for their birthday, but in this case, she's got enough. So here we go. All right, I'll show you the small stuff that we've gotten her first, and then I'll save the big one for later. She's actually going to be opening the big present today because Ben has to be at work incredibly early tomorrow. We're talking like between 7 and 7:30, which is just unavoidable, unfortunately. So because his work is on his side of town, it makes more sense for him to stay there overnight rather than stay here, because obviously Bella's school is right next door as well. So he won't be here to open all her presents tomorrow morning, and so we've decided that we'll give her the big present that we've bought her tonight, and then it doesn't really matter if he's around for the smaller stuff. So we'll start with the smaller stuff first, and then I'll show you the big stuff. But first, coffee. All right, and I need to remember to cut price tags off. Actually, yeah, I will. I was going to cut the whole tag off, but I don't think we need to do that. Okay, first things first. Bella is in her Lilo and Stitch phase at the moment, so you'll notice a theme. But first things first, I got her this backpack from Zara, and I just know she's going to die when she gets it. So it's quite cool. I don't actually know if they still stock it, just because I bought this maybe a month ago, maybe a little bit longer, because I saw that they brought out this collaboration, and so I thought, well, I better jump on it before it all disappears, and perfect for her birthday present. So that's what it is. It's a backpack. She doesn't need another backpack. I know I just went on my high horse about duplicating gifts, but that will make sense as well for the for the big one. Then I also got her, she loves character socks, and so I got her the Zara Lilo and Stitch socks. So they're actually, I hate franchise gear as well, mind you, but she loves it. So we try to find happy mediums that both of us will be happy with. Socks she tends to kind of wear at home anyway, these types of ones, so I'm not too fussed about it. But I'll remove the price tag of that one too, but I know she's gonna love that. So I'll wrap these after I've shown you actually. We don't need to be wasting time on that. And then I also got her, I think I mentioned I'm a little bit obsessed with Next at the moment. And what started it all was I saw the swimsuits that they had for girls online, and they look so cute. So I got her this one. It's this cute little one piece with ruffle sleeves, and they've got, it's got like a floral design on it. It's just really cute, and I quite like that it's, I'm just checking for the price. I quite like that it's so innocent, rather than trying to look or having designs that are, you know, much older. Because again, she's at that weird age where she's not a teenager, she's not a little girl anymore, and so I really appreciate when designers keep it quite age appropriate. So yeah, we got her that one. And then I'm gonna show you the next one, but I'm gonna show you it after the big one, because otherwise it'll give it away. So, okay, so there is something that I've mentioned a few times before in this video already, just in this portion, where she's not a teenager, she's not a little girl, but there is something that Ben and I have been dying to take her on, and because she's turning 10, I feel like it's almost the last time that we'll actually have the opportunity to do something like this before she becomes too old and too cool. So while she still believes in magic, we wanted to book us on a Disney cruise. So thankfully her door is closed. So when you book the Disney cruise, they give you this printout so that you can announce it to the child that you're taking, or children that you're taking on it. And so this is what we're going to be giving her tonight. So I'm about to glue it together, but yeah, it's Mickey in a porthole, and then obviously, like I showed you, it says we're going on a Disney cruise, and then you get to put their name, who it's from, obviously, where you're sailing. We're just doing it's just sea days. It's, I think, 3 nights, and it's just Sydney out to sea and then back to Sydney, and it's happening in October, which I'm actually so excited. And then obviously it tells you what date as well that you get to, I'm talking quietly because obviously I don't want her to, I don't know if she's eavesdropping. But yeah, so I'm really, really excited about it. We were going to take her over New Year's, which thankfully we didn't, because, well, one, Ben had to travel back home obviously because his grandfather was unwell, but also the price, because it was a holiday, during holiday time, was It was going to be double for the same tickets, same cabin. It was literally double what we paid for October. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we do want to do Disney World, and we still will. But as I said, because we feel like this is kind of the last year before Bella's like too cool to go on like a Disney cruise. Like I feel like Disney World, doesn't matter what age you are, like you're gonna have fun there. It's gonna have something for you. Whereas the Disney cruises are obviously for younger families. They do have like teens clubs, but I don't think that we'd succeed getting her on a Disney cruise when she's a teenager. So that is the big present, and that's what she's getting tonight. And what's actually funny is when she and I were in Sydney over just before New Year's, when Ben was away, what was funny was from our hotel window you could see the Disney ship, the one that we actually would have ended up on, and she like asked, we watched it set sail and all of that kind of thing, and she's like, oh, can we please go, blah blah blah. Anyway, we obviously couldn't book, and I just kept my mouth shut because I always had it in my mind that we would end up taking her. I just didn't know when, and I didn't want to promise her either, but very excited. And then the last small present as a result of this is 2025 autograph book, because obviously all the characters will be walking around and all of that kind of thing, and it's a big thing to go and get a autograph from them as well. And it also, it's just from Amazon by the way, this book, but it's also got like a page for a picture next to the autograph, so I think we might bring the Polaroid as well, and she can stick those in as well. So anyway, it's a very themed birthday present pack, but yeah, I'm so excited. I love gift giving. I love it so much more than gift receiving, because I always actually feel quite stressed when I know that like presents are coming my way, you know, for Christmas or for my birthday, just because I really get stressed that like someone's wasted their money on something I don't like. And I'm also not good at like poker face, like I can't fake it. And so like thankfully Ben is someone who he always buys from a list, so I know that whatever he's giving me is something I like, so it alleviates that stress from me. But yeah, with everyone else, like anyone who surprises me with a present, I get really stressed. But anyway, I don't know what prompted that little, yes, actually that's what I was saying. That's why I like gift giving so much, like because I really work hard to find presents that I know people will like, and so I know she's gonna love this, and yeah, I'm just really excited to give it to her. And there we go. I have put all her smaller presents in the big one, and then wrapped that up, and then for tonight I've kept out that printout as well as the book. We're gonna give her this first and then let her open that.
What does this say?
What do you think it says?
Autograph.
Autograph. Yeah.
It's closed now.
Yeah.
Why don't you open the next one?
This.
You'll need this for this. Careful opening this one.
I am trying to be very careful. We're going. We're going on a Disney cruise. Yay!
That made me cry.
And you'll see on the other side.
Yeah!
But check the date. Look at the date
Don't
first.
press the date. 4th of October. 24th, I mean.
Yeah. So don't think it's tomorrow.
Yeah. I know.
Now bring it closer to you. Yeah. Oh!
Okay, here we go. Is it over?
I think bring it forward a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it's caught. That's rigged. That's rigged.
Do we play one more?
Oh, this that's the most expensive toy.
$2.
Oh, is it? Okay.
How are we?
Yeah, I think that's good. Bella, don't. That's rigged. That's rigged.